Samsung recently unveiled its latest addition to the foldable lineup, the Galaxy Z Fold 6, which seems to stay true to its roots. In essence, it shares many similarities with its predecessors, which isn't necessarily a negative aspect. For almost 5 years, the Galaxy Z Fold series has been synonymous with cutting-edge foldable technology. Over time, several competitors have emerged, including the Google Pixel Fold. While Google's initial foray into the foldable phone market had some initial hiccups, it was generally well received. Although Google is likely working on a follow-up device, the Pixel Fold currently stands as a strong contender in the foldable phone arena. The question remains, how does the new Galaxy Z Fold 6 stack up against the Google Pixel Fold? The answer to that query will be revealed as we delve deeper into this comparison. Stay tuned to discover which device comes out on top in this battle of foldable smartphones. Samsung has a reputation for sticking to a familiar design language, and this is evident in the Galaxy Z Fold 6. While the device is slightly thinner and taller than its predecessor, the overall design remains largely unchanged. The only noticeable difference is the slightly larger camera rings, but otherwise, it's hard to distinguish the Z Fold 6 as Samsung's latest foldable offering. One significant improvement with the Z Fold 6 is its lighter weight, coming in at 239 grams, making it 16 grams lighter than its predecessor. This weight reduction is noticeable when using the device, providing a more comfortable experience. Samsung has also incorporated its latest Armor aluminum chassis, enhancing the durability of the Z Fold 6 for everyday use. Despite these advancements, the hinge on the Z Fold 6 may not be as smooth as some other foldables on the market, with a slightly stiff feel. However, the addition of IP48 ingress protection sets the Z Fold 6 apart, offering better resistance to dust and elements compared to most other foldables, including the Pixel Fold with its IPX8 rating. Shifting focus to the Pixel Fold, while it may not stand out in terms of design, Google has nailed the basics with a solid build quality. The device feels great to hold and use, although it is on the heavier side at 283 grams, making it one of the heaviest phones available. The Pixel Fold's inability to fold completely flat can be a drawback in daily use, unlike the Z Fold 6, which lacks such shortcomings. However, the crease on the Z Fold 6 remains more noticeable compared to other devices in its category. In all measurable metrics, Samsung has the lead in this area. Both the inner and outer panels of the Z Fold 6 get brighter than the Pixel Fold, and they get dynamic refresh that goes to 120 Hz. But the problem is that Samsung continues to limit the usability of the cover screen, and the 6.3-inch outer screen is just too tall and narrow to get any meaningful work done. This has been a constant source of annoyance in the past, and I thought Samsung would amend the situation with the Z Fold 6, but that wasn't the case. All other foldables have regular-sized outer panels that give you greater flexibility in this regard, just like the Pixel Fold. Although the device has a smaller 5.8-inch panel on the outside, it is much more usable thanks to its 17.4:9 ratio. It's just better to use to see emails and messaging clients. Both devices get the same 7.6-inch inner screen, and the AMOLED panel on Samsung's offering has better colors and brightness, making it a great choice for streaming content and gaming. Samsung has a clear edge when it comes to the hardware, and that's solely down to the use of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. Samsung uses a custom version of Qualcomm silicon that's reserved for its devices, and it has slightly higher clocks than the regular model. This means that the Galaxy Z Fold 6 will only stretch Samsung's lead. Of course, in real life, the difference might not be so drastic, but for future-proofness' sake, the Z Fold 6 should be the more sensible purchase. In terms of graphics and gaming performance, it's almost a certain that the Z Fold 6 will have an edge over its Google-made competitor. The Pixel Fold tends to easily overheat during gaming and eventually throttle down, leading to stuttery performance, so the bar is set quite low for the Samsung foldable. Performance-wise, the Z Fold 6 grabs the victory here. It surpasses the Pixel Fold in all synthetic benchmark tests. Google's focus on AI use cases rather than top-of-the-line internals is evident in the Pixel Fold, with the Tensor G2 chipset falling short when it comes to demanding tasks like gaming. The device lacks a 1TB storage option and uses UFS 3.1 flash storage, putting it behind competitors in those aspects. However, the Pixel Fold shines in terms of battery life, lasting a full day on a single charge thanks to its 4821 mAh battery. On the imaging front, Google's expertise is apparent in the Pixel Fold's exceptional camera performance across various scenarios. The device captures outstanding photos with its quality lenses and Google's camera software enhancements, making it a top choice for photography enthusiasts looking for a foldable device. In comparison, Samsung's Z Fold 6 maintains a similar camera setup from the previous year, but improves low-light photography through software tweaks. When it comes to software experience, Google's clean and intuitive interface on the Pixel Fold stands out, making it a preferred choice for users who value simplicity and efficiency. In contrast, Samsung's One UI 6.1 offers unique features like Galaxy Eye and a new drawing tool, but the interface feels cluttered and lacks the smoothness found in other Android devices. While Samsung promises 7 Android OS updates for the Z Fold 6, Google's update policy for the Pixel Fold falls short, with only 2 additional updates beyond the initial software version. So now here's the summary. I'll be upfront and say that I don't like what Samsung is doing with its foldables. The Galaxy Z Fold 6 retains the same design as its predecessor, and that means you still get the same narrow cover screen that doesn't allow you to do much. As someone who uses the cover screen predominantly, the Z Fold 6 is a non-starter for my own use. That said, Samsung rolled out the usual yearly upgrades. The phone is more powerful, has better ingress protection, and comes with a slate of AI features. However, the fundamentals are unchanged, and you'll need to pay an additional premium this year, which just isn't worth it. However, if we talk about the Pixel Fold is an intriguing device if you want a foldable that's not tall and unwieldy. The 5.8-inch cover screen is great to use, and it unfolds to 7.6 inches, the same size as the Galaxy Z Fold 6. The quality of the panels is excellent. You get one of the strongest camera packages in this segment, and you get Google's clean software with a ton of useful extras. That said, the Pixel Fold is 54 grams heavier than Samsung's offering. It doesn't fold fully flat, and you can't buy it in most global markets. When it comes to choosing between the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 and the Google Pixel Fold, it's a tough decision to make. Both devices have their own strengths and weaknesses, making it challenging to pick one over the other. While Samsung dominates the foldable market in North America, Chinese brands offer more innovative hardware and sleeker designs, but unfortunately, they are not readily available in the US. This leaves consumers with limited options when it comes to purchasing a new foldable device. If you're in the market for a new foldable phone, the OnePlus Open might be a better choice. It boasts 2 usable screens, excellent cameras, smooth software, and impressive battery life, all at a more affordable price point compared to the Z Fold 6 and Pixel Fold. Between the Z Fold 6 and Pixel Fold, the latter might be the better option due to its longer battery life and dual usable screens. While it may not have the most powerful hardware and is heavier in weight, the software experience is superior, and the battery life is more reliable. However, it might be worth waiting for the release of the Pixel Fold 2 before making a final decision. With a new option on the horizon, consumers will have more choices to consider. If you're still eager to purchase one of the current models, feel free to do so, but keep in mind that a better option might be just around the corner. So, which of the device you think is the best foldable? Let us know it down below in the comment section, and I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, take care.